Oh, we gonna talk about it today. We gonna talk about it today. Yeah, so look. We gonna talk about the thing that nobody really talks about when it comes to content creation and actually using this to propel or to get your content out there, potential viewers who you are wanting to see your content, right? And that is going to be, we're going to talk about ads, right? We're going to talk about ads. Ads is something that a lot of people don't want to discuss. Ads is very taboo. It's a taboo subject for a lot of people. Some people look at ads as an asset or as a tool to use to help you succeed. Others look at ads as a negative. They look at it as a shortcut, or they look at it as a negative, as if like you shouldn't need ads, you should just make better content. While there are some truths to both, right? There are truths to both. I think it all boils down to your content, and it also boils down to what you're trying to get out of it, right? I would say that I experimented on this channel with YouTube ads. I wouldn't say frequently. I did it quite a few times. I got results that I was happy with, but after the fact, I realized that it didn't help. It really didn't help my overall goal. Like, it didn't help. It was more of a short-term, it was more of like a short-term fix. I changed, since then I've changed, this was years ago. Since then I've changed my attitude because I've been experimenting with ads again. Not on YouTube, on another social platform. On Instagram, for example. Started experimenting with ads just to kind of see what people are actually interested in seeing. And I think this is why you should possibly do it, why you should consider it, because I wanted to see how viral my content could be, right? Honestly, right? So I've been putting together some shorts and things like that, and they've gotten natural. It's gotten some natural pull, some natural analytics from people who genuinely like my content, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's amazing. It's hard to do that, right? That's the long haul, right? That's how you grind. But I tried the ads. I've done my second ad, and I wanted to try it with different types of content that I create to see what it was that people were more interested in seeing. And so I ran one ad on an intro video that I did that I'm using in my videos on the Motovlog channel now, and it came out phenomenal, right? But I was actually surprised to see the type of I didn't know what to expect when I saw the results. I ran the ad for like 6 days and like $30 on Instagram, and I think it got me some pretty decent number, and I was kind of surprised. I didn't really know what to expect. To me, I thought the result was pretty well. Then I started to think, and I had another video that I did that it got some good traction on its own. And so I was like, well, I wonder if I should run an ad on this. Then I was like, nah, it's already getting pretty good traction. I think it's good. But then I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna run an ad on it. I just want to see what it will do if it's being pushed out, advertised by Instagram to my audience that I'm trying to that I'm trying to gather, right? To watch my content. Blown away. Absolutely blown away. And I even did less money. I did 7 days, $21 on this one. Let me spend $21. I'll stretch it out, $3 a day, 7 days. Let's see what it does. I mean, I have been blown away. I have been blown away, right? I've been blown away because I was not expecting the results that I'm getting now. And I still have like days left. Right, so I think let's take a look real quick. So it's gotten over 1,500 views. Instagram, short form content, not a lot. Right? I think it's done pretty phenomenal for the. It's not a long video at all, so it's gotten over 246 likes, 1 save, 0 shares, and it's gotten over 15 comments. I've incurred 91 follows just from the ad, just from running this ad. Now, I know a lot of people will say, look, it is what it is. Now, Instagram doesn't necessarily pay you for views and things of that nature. It's not monetized like that per se. It's a little different. Kind of view Instagram as more of like a business tool, meaning like it is a way to attract sponsors and things of that nature. And that's what I'm trying to necessarily do it for. I'm trying to build an audience to then be able to show sponsors like, hey, he has an organic viewership, he has an organic support network that he's building over there. We want to work with him, you know what I mean? And so that's how you kind of build yourself. And I think, and I suspect that's probably why a lot of people on Instagram probably buy a lot of fake viewers, or I don't know, like followers, or what do they call them on there? I don't know. I like to call you guys supporters, because that's what you do. You support what I'm trying to do. So I think that's why a lot of people buy supporters or buy followers and all that good stuff over there, and the likes and all that stuff. To me, it looks a little strange, especially, for example, in the, for example, in the moto community, or even if you're in the tech community. We'll use a tech community for example on this one. If you're in the tech community, right? For example, let's say you've got your Instagram and I'm gonna go buy some followers. I gotta get this thing rolling. People pay attention to me when I start posting my stuff. I'll just buy some followers, buy some likes and stuff like that. Once they start catching on to my stuff, I won't do it anymore and I'll be good. And so you'll see a lot of people over there, they'll have like thousands upon thousands of followers, and their Instagram is stacked, right? It's like, damn, they've been putting in work, right? Putting in that work. And then you go to their YouTube, and their YouTube looks like they just started it. And you're like, wait a minute. Everybody knows you over there. And those people are on YouTube as well, but nobody knows you on YouTube. So, I think I'm kind of divided on the ad thing a little bit. The only reason why I'm not divided on the ad thing for me is because I know what I'm doing. In terms of, I know what I'm trying to build. I know what I'm trying to do with my channels. So to me, do I think this is a long-term solution? I do not. I wouldn't recommend that anybody goes out and you just start boosting every ad that you have on YouTube, boosting every, basically it's an ad. Like if you want to advertise one of your videos, I'm gonna try it on YouTube as well, but it's not a good, I don't think it's a good system to use all the time regularly. Like every video I put out, I'm gonna run an ad on it. Like, I think that's really I think it's kind of ridiculous. Would it work? Possibly. But what I mainly want to do it is use it for is specific content, specific things that I think may do well on a really, really short-term budget, like $20. I ain't talking about hundreds of dollars on a video. I ain't talking about all that. I'm talking about just, you think you made a really, 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 really good, good content that you feel it deserves to be seen. I think ads is going to be the best way for you to test that theory, to see if it actually works, if it's going to work for you. If you're going to get the results that you desire, I think you have to try these things. You have to try them. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm blown away. I'm blown away by this. And people are going to laugh and say like, dude, what? You only got 1,500 views, right? 1,500 views. I mean, the video is like, it's a minute and 20 seconds, right? It's a minute and 20-second clip. I think it's amazing. People are gonna say like, you only got 1,500 views, right? 200 something likes, 90 something follows, like that, you wasted your money. I don't think that's a waste of money at all. And I'm gonna tell you why. Here's why I don't think it's a waste of money. Because when I ran this ad, right, for example, for Facebook, for Instagram, I ran this ad on Instagram. This was almost 8 days ago. I made a post and I was like, I am at 498. We're at 498 people. I was like, this was 8 days ago. I was like, we're at 498. We're 2 away. 2 people away. 2 supporters away from being at 500, right? That was 8 days ago. We're almost at 700 in 8 days. Right. 91 of those followers got added on to 498 within this time frame, right? The rest of those numbers are coming from the organic reach of my posts, because I'm posting every day, right? And they're following and they're trickling over here to the YouTube as well. So, like I said, it's a tool to use. I think that it is something you should definitely consider. I plan on using this a lot. I definitely plan on using this a lot. Give me 1 second. So yeah, what I really want to do is I plan on kind of literally just using this as a spot checker. Like if I really feel like I have a piece of content that I want to showcase, that I feel like I want people to see it, I'm not going to feel guilty about that. And I think that a lot of people should not feel guilty about that when it comes to your own content. If you really feel like I gotta show, this has to get some attention. I need this to be seen. I think that's fine. I think that especially if you got short form content, even if on YouTube here, you got long form content that you want to do and you feel like it needs to be seen, do it. Anyway, so like I said, I think that it is an amazing tool that you should consider using for long form and short form content. And I think that if you really truly feel like it is something that needs to be seen, I think that you should take the chance, spend a little bit of coin and put it out there. See what happens. All right. The results are going to tell you a lot. And the results should also, yeah. I don't know where it was from. I just know that it was at the door. Thank you. Thank you, man. So I'm just saying that to say this. Look, there are tools out here to help you succeed. You can't complain. You can't complain. But at the same time, not have used the skills or the tools that were given to you. You've got tools. You just got to learn how to use them correctly. And I think ads are an incredible tool that could help you, but it's also a tool that could hinder you if you are not prepared. If you're not prepared for it, right? Situations happens where you could run an ad or something and it may blow up, right? People start coming, bah, 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 bah. But guess what? You're not ready. You don't even have a system in place, right? But you just had that piece of content that you wanted to get out there, and it did just that. It got attention. Now people are looking for content, and you can't produce the content that they want to see regularly enough for them to stay engaged. So you got a killer ad, brought in a ton of audience, and your audience left because you were not able to have a system in place to where you can deliver regularly scheduled content. So these are tools, use them the correct way, or they could destroy you, or they can make your life easier. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I am a big fan of ads if you use them correctly. All right, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.